And we're back. It's another Friday. Another week has zipped on by. I hope you guys have been busy and done some interesting things this week. So again, we're touching on the topic of red teaming. Getting towards the end of the series now, so I won't bore you guys for too much longer. We've been through the process from open source intelligence gathering, creating a compelling campaign for an individual to be susceptible to a phish of some kind, having persistent access on the network, moving around the network laterally, using the exploitation of trust partnerships, of internal relationships, and having now persistence on the network, being able to basically access it at any given time that they choose to through the credentials that they have gleaned through the assessment. Now we're getting to the point where data exfiltration is getting important. They've had time on the network, they know the network, they're just waiting for that opportune time for information to be presented that is going to be valuable to them, that they want to then extract from your network. Data exfiltration back in the day used to be quite simple, just bang it on an email and send it out the network. But email and network monitoring tools are preventing that more so now. Obviously looking at the data, looking at personal identifiable data, card information, patient record numbers, whatever the case might be, and blocking those from leaving the network. So they've got to find new and intelligent ways of breaking that data down and then being able to reassemble it at the other side. This ties in quite nicely with having the physical red teaming also happening at the same time. So although you may have managed to get into the network, orchestrate your way onto the network and have persistence in the network, being able to get your data off the network is then really difficult. What the physical red teaming enables the guys to do is basically carry USB sticks, stick them in, pull them off and walk away with the data, or potentially leave something on the network. Again, with the problem of if you leave something on the network, you've got to be able to access it. If these devices call home and you have any monitoring on your outbound traffic, it may get picked up. But this is where the clever bit comes in, because these guys are really intelligent and will simply put a 3G dongle on your network. 3G basically gives them the capability of being able to be on your network, sucking up all the information that they need and shooting it straight over a 3G connection back out the network to wherever they want it to be. Circumvents any of your firewalling, any of your network infrastructure, and they control it. Ways of combating it, again, making sure that the gateway device is set up, that any outbound traffic is monitored just as much as the inbound traffic, and also setting up sort of like a wireless, rogue wireless detection to make sure that nobody's put something on the network that is then taking data and sending it off. A lot of the wireless controllers that are out there now will actually bombard the airwaves if they see a rogue device and basically stop it from being able to operate correctly, very much like a denial of service, if you like. Ultimately, the best thing that we can do is make sure that we have user awareness, making sure that people are aware of the emails that are coming in, that if there's anybody walking around the office, that they know who they are, that they're supposed to be there, and then they're not trying to plug things in behind devices within the office. So again, it's just a vigilance. IT managers, make sure that you guys are checking for outbound traffic as well as the inbound traffic. It's just as important. Make sure that you have the right solutions in place to be able to do that. Again, try to keep this week's episode quite short, sharp, and to the point. I hope it's been of interest, and speak to you again next week. Have a great weekend all.